In today's video, I will be talking about the difference between the major and minor scales, such as how you build the scales and how the scales are used in music. Before you can use a scale, you have to understand how they are built. It doesn't matter what note you start on, they all follow the same pattern. For a major scale, you take your starting note, in this example I'll be using C, then you follow this pattern: major second, minor second, major second, major second, major second, minor second. But hold up, what is a major and minor second? To understand this, you have to understand intervals. I won't be going into too much depth about intervals in this video, but to explain it simply, an interval is the difference between two notes. Shown on screen is a list of common intervals. A minor second is one key up on the piano, where a major second is two notes up, and it follows this pattern all the way till you reach an octave. So as shown before, a major scale is built only using second intervals. This is what the scale would sound like. Next is a natural minor scale, which follows this pattern, which sounds like this. Notice how the scale doesn't resolve. It feels incomplete. Composers who want to use a minor scale but also want the scale to resolve, they would use a harmonic minor scale, which is the same as a natural minor scale, except the second to last note is raised a minor second, making the intervals between the 6th and 7th note a minor third. This scale sounds the same as a natural minor but resolves up to the octave. The final scale, which is also the most confusing, is the melodic minor scale. What's different about this scale is that it changes depending on if the scale is ascending or descending. Major and minor scales play different roles when portraying emotions in music. Major keys are good at portraying happy, exciting music, while minor keys portray a more dark or suspenseful feeling. Here's an example. Take Moonlight Sonata. It is composed in C# minor, but what would it sound like if it was in C# major? First off, it lost some of its sad, dark feeling, and now feels a little bit more upbeat. In my opinion, it sounds better when it's played in a minor key. Now, here's an example of a major song being put into a minor key. If you notice, it sounds darker and sounds a little off, which is not what you'd want from this type of music. And that's really it. The difference between major and minor scales on paper is not very complicated. It's just when you're deciding how to make a song, you have to decide what type of feeling you want to determine if you want to use major or minor. I hope this video was helpful, and if you liked it, like and subscribe, and go make a song.